white people not having to experience that, a lot of times they cannot relate to that, and they cannot have empathy. They cannot have empathy for that type of situation. The same with, like I said, a lot of times when you'll have white people, they don't necessarily get the same negative treatment from police as you will have black people and Mexican people in our communities. A lot of times, in especially in urban communities, the black people, excuse me, the police will pull blacks and Mexicans over, and they will automatically be condescending. Hey, you got a license, get out, sit on the curb. I've been having a driver's license since the age of 16, and many times the first thing they would ask me to do is get out and sit on the curb. Where when a white person gets pulled over by a white officer in their community, it's, oh, how are you doing today, Mrs. Lawrence? I just wanted to let you know that your tail light is out, and you need to get that fixed. Take your time, but I'm just letting you know. And so, it's a different type. It's a different type of experience, right? So when you are dealing with a person who's always cordial, you're gonna see those people as nice people. When this same person may deal with me totally different than the way he deals with you. So of course you're not going to be able to relate or have empathy because your experience is different, man. Case in point, I was going to Walmart with a certain individual, right? And this person was telling me how the person who's checking these tickets is an asshole. Every time I had an experience with that person who was checking the receipts, that person was nice. So I said, oh no, this lady's nice. Right then and there, the lady, she tripped. She got to being an asshole because the person that I was with did not want to show the receipt due to the prior experiences they had with this person. And then this lady who was checking the receipts grabbed the damn shopping cart. And so, matter of fact, I seen her today when I left Walmart. So now so today, ever since that time, now I walk right past her. I don't show her my receipts or nothing because once she showed me that side of her, because really you guys can research this, and this is something that I feel that, man, and I'm getting far off from topic, but everything today is a lot of information is at our fingertips. For those who don't know, the Walmart people have no right to demand to see your receipt. They can ask to see your receipt. Now, in the event if they suspect you of stealing or shoplifting, then they can ask to see your receipt. And if you say no, they're not supposed to grab you, put their hands on you, touch your cart. Even the security guards there. The security guards are only there to observe and report. That's all they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to grab you. They're not supposed to touch you, try to subdue you, anything. So a lot of times you have these people who are working at expendable positions in these jobs. They want to take it over and beyond the scope of what their job is supposed to do. And like I said, this lady, she grabbed my cart and all this old type of stuff. And so now I treat her like shit. But a lot of times, if a person doesn't experience certain things, they may have a different perception or a different way of thinking about certain stuff. And so I definitely believe that, Hispanics or Mexicans, Latinos, and blacks, by us being minorities in this country, we have different experiences than white people in a lot of situations. Somebody says, you usually stick up for Mexicans, especially Southsiders. Why the change of heart now? I'm not sticking up for Mexicans or Southsiders. I say things, man, the way I see them, And when I'm talking about a topic, like I said earlier, in prison, I've never seen Southsiders or Mexicans disrespect the female guards up in there. That's just something that I've never seen. I've always seen the blacks calling the women up in there, the B word, this and that. I've talked to a lot of times, a lot of COs, male and female, tap in with me. A lot of times they'll hit me in the comments or they'll email me, right? I had been emailing this one sister who worked in a lot of these prisons for about 2-3 years, right? And she would tell me all the time, man, she gets so disrespected by the blacks up in there. If you guys see that interview that I done with a lady who was a psychiatrist, a black lady, I think it's the name of it. I worked at a level 4 prison or something. She would tell me all the time that it was only blacks that it's only blacks that disrespect her up in there. So when this person says sauce mac, you usually stick up for Mexicans, especially Southsiders. Why the change of heart now? It's not a change of heart. It's just on this situation, I'm speaking what's real, So that's the situation now, and I don't necessarily believe I'm disrespecting them now, right? I'm just saying